It's wee hours in the morning. This message is going to be for the air sign of Gemini. Okay? Gemini, the number 919 is in divine play in your life. I hear in the asteroids. Gemini, I also heard special K. Special K. So Gemini, you're in a majestic cycle right now with this 919 here. And this special K, this could be the serial special K, but I'm getting like special K, like this divine union that you're embarking on is special, K. With 919 here, the truth is being told. There's a closing and ending of one thing, and you like majestically transmute it into a new thing. So you quantum leaped, Gemini. And like I told the Pisces, I am not to be mistaken for a tarot card reader. Okay, I am a divine messenger on a divine assignment, and the Most High uses me as a vessel. Okay, special. Okay, yeah, I'm Geminian too. Now, Gemini, with this 919, I'm seeing the word stroke. Now, you're going to be putting the pieces together. You're going to be putting pieces together to a twin flame. New York could be significant, particularly the Statue of Liberty. Of Liberty. When you see this Statue of Liberty, Jimin, there's something is endless. There's endless possibilities here with 919. I'm telling you, somebody is literally majestic. You're literally Magi. You're a magician. You turned water into wine in 24 hours, I'm hearing. You changed your domain. Somebody could be receiving a nameplate or even a placard. This placard gonna have your new name though. Like, I see a placard that literally says spiritual guru. I could be talking to somebody who has a spiritual abyss. 1919. Somebody here could be Jewish. Somebody here could be Afghan. Somebody here could be primordial. Also, Gemini, you could be finding substitutions. Like, instead of eating this, you eat that. Or instead of implementing this, you implement that. Finding other ways, new ways. It's giving door opener. Okay. You could be practicing with Legba or Oshun at this present time. Gemini, I'm hearing the bloodline. That Oshun energy. Everything that flows is creative. I heard the word legions. You could be discovering legions on your body. What is these called? They're like hanging. They're called something though. Somebody could have been called a snaggertooth previously. Somebody could have like a channel, like a vlogger or something like that, because I'm seeing like an introduction, like previously on. You could be on a TV show. You could be a talk show host. You could, I'm hearing Ripley's Believe It or Not. Something you do outshines others. With this 919 energy, you've been set aside, set apart, to be regathered, regrouped. I see the word retreat. So there's a lot of happening here, like reestablishing, resetting. I hear the general population is on reset. You could have recently had to move, unexpectedly, suddenly. Gemini, and I just heard the word cancellations. You could be strolling through, like, your pocketbook, so to speak, and noticing some things that need to be canceled. Subscriptions you no longer use need to be canceled. Updates. There's also some updates that need, I hear your storage. You might have to update some kind of contract for a storage fee. You could be attending a funeral as well here soon. This could be within 1 week. Again, today's date is Thursday, October the 9th. Welcome to the new moon. And I don't know if I spoke this to you yet, but I did tell the Pisces, you could be in alignment with a Pisces or a Virgo right now. You could be working hand in hand with a Leo. This could be your son or daughter. You could have twins. Hold on. The Virgo, Gemini, if you're triangulating with a Virgo, this is an assignment. Because I'm seeing the Holy Trinity here. And I'm seeing this Virgo being used as like a vessel. I hear in the army of the Most High. This Virgo is in the army of the Most High. I feel like she or he don't even know it. I feel like they don't even know they're a part of the Most High's assignment. I'm seeing in my pineal Papa Legba. I see the name Papa Legba. Gemini. Something is getting like, it's like building up. It's like building up. Something is getting worse and worse and worse for your enemy. And whatever this is that's getting worse is going to fall off. I just heard this could be a finger, lungs. Somebody's lungs could be collapsing. A finger, they could be losing. Something falls completely off. Yeah, I just looked over at the TV and seen, and what stood out to me was the word shortages. So your enemies have come up short. The tourist message, Shanghai, could have resonated with you. But you know what? I didn't even go deep on that message like how I should have. I didn't even go deep on that message like how I should have. Hold on. Yeah, it's full force. Somebody here, Geminian, you could be a Leo moon and have Pisces rising. Okay. I'm seeing the Shanghai message that I gave for the Taurus. If you want to go look in the playlist, you already watched it, though, whoever I'm talking to here. I feel like you already watched it. Okay, there could have also been a Pisces reading that like hit you on your noggin here. The countdown begins, and you're on number 5 right now, but you're going to skip to 3 because remember I told you, you've quantum leaped. So you're not going to get to the 4. The door was I just seen 44. You've already transmuted energy. So instead of you walking through the door, you're leaping. So you go from 5 to 3. And then it's just 2 and 1 after that. The hard part is over with. You've already accomplished that. Southwest Airlines could be significant. Somebody could be traveling to Kentucky. I just channeled the song Juicy Fruit. Now this song Juicy Fruit, either you're chewing this gum, you like this gum, or this song is equivalent to how you feel about somebody. Somebody could be your chocolate star. Somebody could be running from the police. Somebody could have bags of marijuana. Like you could be running and dropping shit. Like you could be running and throwing shit out like away from you so the police don't see it or don't get it. But they do at least find a bag. Okay? They do at least find a bag. God is on your side. I just seen 11:11. I stopped the phone and restarted it. When I started it, the timer was on 11:11. You just gonna have to trust me here. They find a bag, but God is on the Most High is so on your side. It's almost vicious. Like I feel like even the police are shocked. This is what I'm seeing. I'm hearing that Ripley's Believe It or Not again. This is what I'm seeing. They find this little bag. They catch you, but somehow the supervisor or lieutenant, I'm hearing, I hear superintendent. Like the super, whoever, the white shirt is what, the lieutenant or superintendent or whatever that is. But somehow I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this person, but somehow they tell these police officers to let you go. Like you done been on a highway speed chase, right? This is how God worked though. You done been on a highway speed. You're on a divine assignment. Whoever this is, you're on a divine, and I'm seeing Papa Legba's name again. You could be him. That could be your Orisha. Your Ori could be him, or your wound. But there is something so supernatural that happens during this traffic stop. But I feel like you get rid of everything except for this one bag. And maybe you have the gift of gab. I don't know, but I'm telling you, this is the Most High doing this. Because the assignment that you're on, you can't go to jail. But how God is showing this to me is, you done threw this stuff out. The police know you're throwing it out, but they couldn't find it. They only found one bag. And then the lieutenant come. The white shirt gets there and he's like, let him go. This might have actually happened in your past. Let him go. You are on divine assignment. You need to be asking the Most High. I feel like I'm talking to a masculine energy here. I'm talking to a man for sure. Okay, if this is a female, then you're in masculine energy, which I highly doubt. The Gemins are feminines. So the women that watch this Gemini message are feminine energy. I'm talking to a masculine right now. You're on a divine assignment. It's articulate. 1412 could be a number for you. But this divine assignment that you on was like passed down from generations. This is why I'm getting this Papa Legba energy. Hold on. Yeah, you need to be, I hear, on your knees. You need to be praying and worshiping in this hour, like now. And I'm being showed my calendar. Remember I told y'all in one of those collective messages that when the Most High give me a message, for like me personally, sometimes these messages that I write down in my calendar could be for you. But there's a message in my calendar right now, and I believe it's for the month of October. And the message is prayer works. I put it on one of those dates. I don't know if it's the 14th or the 18th, but it's coming up. It's either next week or the week after, the 22nd. It might be, matter of fact. It might be the 22nd where I wrote prayer works. You need to be praying. You need to be calling out to whoever your creator is and asking divinity, what is your divine assignment? Because I feel like you're weak. I feel like you're weak. Whatever your assignment is, it's like under location. So it's like I want to say it's trying to find you. Yeah, you're weak. Now, this would come from mindset. You need to shift your reality. Now, most of you have quantum leaped. But specifically, whoever this Papa Legba energy is, you must get into alignment, and it has to be this week. You must get into alignment, and it has to be this week. If you miss this alignment, you're going to have to wait 6 years for it to come back. You don't want to wait 6 years. You want this now. If you begin to pray, you're going to see a shift in the mind in 3 days. I promise. Come back and let me know your testimony. The shift is here. If you would like to go back and watch my older collective messages, I believe this was 2 years ago, I talked about the shift. And this is major. You're working with a major deity. I hear big stepper. And you might not even, I highly doubt it if you even conjured this spirit. This is just simply your ancestor. Yeah, just seeing 747. Your ancestor is Papa Legba. He's trying to get you to where you need to be. I feel like I want to grab you by your shirt and scream it in your face. Lime green. Neon colors. Portuguese. The shift is here. Now, the message about the shift, you might have already watched it, but it's in my family messages, I believe. If it's not in the family messages, then it's in the, yeah, it got to be in the family messages. I don't think I put it in the Shriners. It would have to be in a family message. Now, speaking to these feminine energies, somebody could have fibroids. Somebody could also have leukemia. Whoever this is with the leukemia, I am not a physician, nor do I ever proclaim or self-proclaim to be any kind of doctor. But I want to tell you something. Since leukemia is equal to cancer, the Most High had woke me up January the 15th. I'm sorry, January the 19th is the date. January the 19th at 9:26 a.m. is when I got this message, okay, of 2025. I wrote it down in my notebook. And what the Most High said to me was prescriptions. And he began to give me holistic names for certain diseases or disorders. And the first one was cancer. Now, I'm going to tell you the ingredients. Okay? I'm going to tell you the ingredients. Now, like I said, I am not a doctor, but if you would like to try these, you can. Eucalyptus, rosemary, basil, and cumin. Now, the Most High also said bacon grease, if not cumin. Why bacon grease, if not cumin? I don't know. I can only speculate. Okay, that's just what I heard. Eucalyptus, rosemary, basil, cumin. Now, eucalyptus should be oil-based. Rosemary should be seeded. And this is something you should let ferment for at least 4 days to 4 weeks. Okay, now how you would inject this would be by ways of under the tongue. Okay, you could even put these scripts, this prescription in your navel. Okay. Now, again, I'm not a doctor, but if you want to try it, I don't see what it can hurt. I mean, these are all natural products. You want to make sure everything is organic. Yep. You want to make sure everything is organic. And I feel like the bacon grease, if not cumin, I feel like bacon grease acts as cumin. I do. Leave it down in the comments if you know how it breaks down. I feel like it breaks down to something that's equal to cumin, yo. And I feel like it may be a powerful force when it comes to something like cancer. Anything else here for the Geminian? All right, Gemini. Your last message is, you don't need many. You're already mighty. Leave your message here.